Hey guys, I'm back. First and foremost, where have I been? If you didn't read the community post I made yesterday, you should know that I was unable to make a video because my computer was undergoing some serious changes. I am transitioning brokers and heavily in the works to update my day trading alert system I set up using TradingView in order to get even better runners for people in my Discord. I hate to erase my entire computer and ended up setting both Linux and Windows. Come join the Discord already. We have so many things happening that you are honestly missing out if continue to stay in the sidelines. Now, today was absolutely massive for GameStop. We have much to discuss as I will break down everything for you guys, but before we begin, let me quickly state that I am not a financial advisor, and that all content discussed in this channel is simply information gathered that I deem important for people to know, so that they can make informed decisions. All efforts are aimed to better understand the nature of the current market in anticipation of the greatest squeeze in financial history. Let's dive right in. GameStop broke the internet once again after announcing a stock split. In an 8K SEC filing, the video game retailer giant said that they plan to request stockholder approval for their upcoming annual shareholder meeting to increase the number of authorized Class A shares from 300 million to 1 billion in order to be able to implement the split through a dividend. A lot of people misunderstood what was said, so let me smooth it out for you. GameStop is not issuing a quarterly or monthly nor yearly cash dividend for the shares investors hold. This means that every GameStop share that you own is going to be divided. If it's a 3-to-1 split, and you owned 10 shares, you will now have 30 shares total. So the stock price, if this request gets approved, would go down when it's split, but the market capitalization of the company will remain the same. Stock splits will not affect the value of the current position in any way, but it does affect investor psychology at very profound levels. One of the reasons why AMC is so popular is because it is so cheap. Many brokers don't allow investors to have fractional shares, so instead people rallied with AMC. We have seen many other companies announce splits before, most notably Tesla, which ended up climbing 80% before the split. Typically, stocks rise in anticipation of the actual split date, then investors sell off on the split and then continue to buy frantically. GME and AMC investors are diamond-handed for the most part, so I don't expect a sell-off. Tesla surged 11% after the announcement was made. These splits do not affect the fundamental value of GameStop as a company, but it could prove a huge headache for shorters. Cheaper GameStop means many other investors would be willing to try it out and invest in it. The entry cost barrier will be lowered, which will make it more appealing for investors who have been in the sidelines. This is a nightmare situation for shorters, who have been working 24/7 to get people to sell and make meme stocks as boring as possible. It will increase the fear of missing out. Tesla climbed for months after the announcement, but we know on the daily, shorters control the price. This could make their efforts more difficult to yield the results they want. We now have to wait a full official announcement by GameStop to have all the perfect details. GameStop is unstoppable at this point, so don't miss out on the ability to buy now before we go off to the moon. I will make a video on the rest of the market tomorrow as I am already late on this segment. Let's talk about today. The Fed submitted over $1.871 trillion in reverse repo operations today. Dark pool trades for AMC accounted for 61% of the total volume today, while dark pool trades for GameStop accounted for 57% of the total volume today. AMC had a larger amount of buy orders than sell orders, with GameStop also having a larger amount of buy orders than sell orders. Now, let's talk about performance. AMC had a bearish day, losing over 4% for the day. It began trading fairly weak in the pre-market, and once markets opened, after a brief run above 25.50, AMC began to sell off, breaking under 23.50. After this, AMC began moving up for the rest of the day, experiencing higher highs and higher lows and eventually closing at 24.64, above the VWAP. In the after hours, AMC enjoyed a small rally with the positive news of GameStop. The price surged above 26.50 and is consolidating above 25.50. Support will be found at 24.50, 23.50 and 23. Resistance will be met at 26, 26.75 and 27. GameStop had a bearish day, losing under 1%. It opened to high volatility. It eventually consolidated a bit before moving up, reaching over 175 before shorters began a series of attacks that pulled it back to a close at 166.58, below the VWAP. GME had a rally that took the stock above 202 in the after hours after their SEC filing was published. Tomorrow, GameStop will find support at 175, 167 and 160. Resistance will be found at 195, 200 and 202. Thank you all so very much for making it to the end of the video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And most importantly, remember to come join my Discord. If you want to support this channel, I have a Patreon link in the description as well as some one-time donation links for Cash App and PayPal. Thank you again for being a part of this channel. I will continue striving for better content. Enjoy the rest of your day, keep on buying the dip and to the moon.